就是比较少。
Is it possible for you to? Yes. Is it possible for you to briefly give us an introduction about the Vedanta teachings, because we have had limited contact, limited understanding of the Vedanta teachings. Would that be all right?
Do you want to know about Vedanta in general or our society?
Actually, a little bit of both, if that's possible.
Vedanta is the philosophical part of Hinduism.
You can keep on going.
He can understand?
I need to interpret a little bit.
And it has existed from when we don't know, from time immemorial, they say. So Hindu religion used to be called Sanatana Dharma, means the eternal religion. It was not founded by anyone. We say that it came from God. Vedanta religion, Vedanta philosophy postulates 4 cardinal principles. The oneness of the universe, oneness of the Godhead, harmony of religions, and unity of existence. We believe that before creation there was a harmonious, homogeneous existence which we can call God or just the Absolute. And we also believe from the most ancient times that matter is energy in motion. So the one energy has been working through everything in creation, and that is working in us also. Variety and multiplicity and diversity are seen because of our ignorance.
为什么会有这么多的分歧跟不同的物种？那是因为是我们自己本身的一个愚痴，所以才造成这样的状况。
Through spiritual practices, when we remove the ignorance, we can get to the truth of
经过修行，我们可以把这个愚痴跟知给去除掉，这样子就能够回到自然原本的形态。
And that truth is inside us.
而那个真实，这个最高的真理是在我们心里的。
And through spiritual practices, when we delve into our interior, we can touch the truth there.
经过修行，我们可以接触到、触摸到我们内心的这个真理。
So that is meant by spiritual life. And each of us has got that as the goal of life.
我们每一个人都有这份真理，那这是我们为什么谈到修行的目的。
Realization of the ultimate reality through delving into one's own inside.
我们心里的真理，让这个真理发扬光大出来。
Various paths have been recommended for the realization of that truth.
有非常多的不同的修行方法，有被不同的人提出来。
In Sanskrit, we call them Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, and Raja Yoga.
在梵文里面提到非常多不同的这个瑜伽的这种修行方式。
The yoga means the path which leads you to the unification with the ultimate reality.
那当然，瑜伽的意思就是说，希望通过修行的方式，让我们跟真理合而为一。
And in Jnana Yoga, it is through the path of knowledge In Raj Yoga, through self-control.
用知识，用自我约束，这都是瑜伽的一种方式。
Bhakti Yoga, through the path of bhakti or devotion.
那第三种瑜伽的方式是通过这个全心的投入。
Or love.
或经过爱。
And Karma Yoga, through the path of disinterested or selfless service.
那或是用经过完全无我的投入，或是为其他人服务的方式来达到这样子的真理。
Serve God through service of man.
来服从上帝，遵从上帝的旨意，就是服务与遵从所有人类的这个
So through selfless service, you can have the realization of the oneness of existence.
无我的奉献能够让我们最终跟这个最终的真理合而为一。
These are the practical applications of Vedanta.
这个刚才谈的瑜伽的部分，就是用一种很实际的方法来实现这个吠陀哲学的这个一种方式。
So all the centers all over the world that we have got the Ramakrishna order, we try to put into practice all these 4 yogas.
在世界上所有的不同的这个吠陀哲学的这个中心，就是试着想要把这四种不同的瑜伽或是这种修行的方式实现在世间。
Vedanta. Veda means knowledge. Anta means end. End of knowledge is wisdom or realization.
维蛋塔维字是这个知识的意思，蛋塔是结束的意思。他的意思就是说，把知识结束之后，就是终结知识，一切知识之后，我们就能够得到真理。
That's enough, isn't it?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. 他说这是一个简单的介绍。
对。佛陀在大乘教里面所说的就是这些问题。
Buddha in the Mahayana scriptures, sutras, he basically talked about exactly the same thing. Oh, sorry. Buddha Shakyamuni, during his various over 300 round of teachings in his lifetime, and especially in the Mahayana sutras, what you have just described is exactly what he said. Yes.
When we reach the end, all are the same.
当我们到最终极的阶段的时候，一切人都是平等，都是一样的。
我们最近学习的贤首过世的望见还原观，跟他讲的意思完全相同。
Master Jinkong recently he has been giving lectures on a part of the Flower Adornment Sutra, which is a Mahayana Sutra, the biggest volume of Mahayana Sutra. And there's one chapter that describes how we can forget about this reality and return to our true self-nature. And it is very much the same as what you have just described.
那么这些问题都是释迦牟尼佛在开悟的时候，他开悟的时候是30岁，把这些问题说得非常清楚，这个就是《大方广佛华严经》。
Buddha Shakyamuni reached enlightenment at the age of 30, and at that time he gave lectures on the Flower Adornment Sutra, and he explained what you have just described as well in details.
这个是佛教的根本教义。
It is the basis of our Buddhism.
展开来之后，是有84000法门，无量法门，这展开浓缩出来就这一点。
And Buddha also mentioned there are 84,000 different methods of cultivation, which he meant as infinite number, which is another way of saying there are infinite number of pathways that will lead us to the final truth. which is the truth that exists in all of us.
跟现在科学发现的，也非常接近。
And many scientists nowadays, they are able to find traces of such truth in their experiments.
对，现在科学家发现的，整个宇宙只有3样东西组合，第一个是能量，第二个是物质，第三个是信息。
Scientists nowadays, they recognize that any matters that exist in this universe contain 3 important characteristics. The first one is energy, second one is matter, the third one is information or data. Any matter in this universe contains these 3 characteristics.
所以宇宙之间所有物质现象跟精神现象都是能量这个波动频率不一样差别造成的。
We see so many different diversity and different matters existing in this universe. It's because of the level of fluctuation of energy or in different ratios in terms of energy, matters, and information.
释迦牟尼佛曾经有一次问弥勒菩萨，佛问的是我们一般人起一个念头，这一个念头，我们能感觉到的，而这一个念头里面有几个念头组成这一个念头，那个微细的念头是我们人没有法子感觉出来的，那么这个念头里面有几个相，有几个识，相就是物质现象，识就是精神现象，就是信息。
And once Buddha, Shakyamuni, has asked another Buddha about being in a moment, in a split moment, any given moment, how many thoughts exist in a particular moment, and that moment can be divided into 2 things. One is matter, the other is spirituality, and the other Buddha has actually gave an amazing answers.
He didn't answer.
Yes, give Master words of comments.
所以弥勒菩萨的回答，他是一弹指，这一弹指的时间很短，一弹指有32亿8千年，单位是8千，是10万，那32亿乘10万，我们中国人讲的数字是320兆，这个念头，每一个念头都有物质现象，所以念念有形，形界有识，每一个物质现象里面都有信息，而这个能量、物质、信息都是变法界、虚空界的。
And the Buddha answered by saying that by the flick of your finger, that short period of time, there will be 320 trillion thoughts attached that will occur in that moment, that brief moment. And during that time, matters will form, and the energy will be attached to the matter, and spirituality will also be attached to the matter. So thus, such thoughts is also far-reaching. Once it's formed, it will reach the whole universe. So for a split second of flicking a finger, we have 320 trillion such phenomena occurring.
那佛陀告诉我们能够放下执着，放下分别，放下妄想，这个境界就可以证得。
And the Buddha followed by saying that if we can let go of our wandering thoughts, our thoughts of discriminations, and our thoughts to attach to things, then we can return to the truth and see this transformation and these changes right in front of us.
所以宇宙是一体的。
So you are exactly right. The universe is actually one, and everything that exists in this universe belongs to one entity.
那么在宗教里面说
In our text, they say regarding the origin of creation. In the Vedas, Upanishads, it says Sa Aikshara. he looked, he saw, and what he saw was creation. See, when the baby is born, it opens its eyes, and what it sees is its world. What I see is my world. What you see is your world, which is completely different from mine. If all of us saw the same world, then this world would not be like this, no conflict, nothing at all. It shows that I have followed this kind of life, you have followed that kind of life, means you found that as the best in this world. So your outlook is different from my outlook. So I create my world, you create your world, and accordingly all the thoughts are coming. So all the energy that is in me, I use to create my world. All the matter, thoughts, energy, everything in this world is created by me. And that if I can withdraw into myself and stop all thinking, then I can go to the ultimate reality.
这个马塔居他是提到说，他是举一个例子，他说当一个婴儿刚出生的时候，他眼睛一张开，这个世界是他的，由他心里制造出来的这个世界。那他本身，他现在在从他的眼光看到这个世界是由他自己创造出来的。那我跟他跟其他任何人的世界都是我们自己创造出来的。但是就是因为我们有自己的这个经验，自己的这个方式来看这个世界，所以说我们制造出了自己的世界。
对，没错。
如果我们把这些东西都放下来，我们就可以回到这个真实，然后大家就会变成平等。
没错，是这个。佛法说的就是这个意思。
是。That's exactly what Buddha Shakyamuni described in the sutra as well.
是。所以这个教育是最彻底的、最究竟的、最圆满的。可是真正能接受的人并不多。
Such teaching is really the ultimate truth. It's the ultimate reality for all of us. It's sadly only a few people are able to accept it.
They say in Sanskrit, the text Upanishad says, "Ekam sat vipraha bahudha vatanti." Truth is one. And it is, sages call it by various names. The interpretation is different. Then the translation is still different. So all the diversity of the one truth comes like that.
就说真理是只有一个，但是因为大家有不同的解释方法，那甚至还加上翻译，那时候又会加上不同的看法，但是真理是只有一个的。对。You're exactly right.
对，所以这个教育非常重要，特别是宗教教育那么帮助这个世界恢复安定和平，需要伦理道德的教育；帮助一个人回归自信，那是高等宗教教育。
So education really is the most important work that we can help others. It's a tool that we can use to help others. Our society today, we are facing many different problems. We are facing disasters and different calamities. We really need education that teaches moralities and virtue to people to reverse this trend. And the teaching about the ultimate reality, it is really the highest form of education, of teachings that is possible.
所以今天世界动乱，灾难很多，迫切需要的是宗教能够觉悟，放弃成见，互助合作，把伦理道德教育、宗教教育大力点推动，这个世界就会有救。
humanity facing so many different issues. Many of them are man-made and natural. We as religious followers, we really must put down our thought of boundaries or thought of stay unique or and actually appreciate and embrace diversity and work with one another, especially among different religious leaders. We really need to promote the idea of moral education that's naturally contained all our doctrines. And that's how we can help this world and bring everlasting peace and harmony to all of us.
对，时间控制好。 我们有一些这些资料送给他，这些年所做的这个东西。
We have brought some information package with us. For the past 10 years, Master Jingkong and our group, we have been working to promote interfaith dialogues and communications internationally. And, This is Master Jingkong's calligraphy.
What do you say? How do you say it in Chinese?
I.
I.
And these are the seals carved by Master Jingkong himself. The translation is right next to it.
That's very good. Very good. Thank you.
好，这个送给他。 好
，very good。
对，这次时间的关系，好，对，下次有缘的时候，我们欢喜啊，能够在一起多交流。
Due to time constraint,
对，不错。
we need to we can't stay here for too long because we have a next appointment at Austral. So
Where?
Austral.
Austral. Yes.
You don't know where that is? Nor do we.
I think it's about an hour's drive.
For who?
Pardon?
Which community are you going to see?
Sikh.
The Sikh
The
council.
Gurudwara there, that's
Yes.
Rigsby, yes, we've been there.
It's a long way.
They don't know. You know where it is?
Our driver, I think, does.
They have a computer, it's called GPS. It should lead us directly there. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.